Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on Greenlands. Yeah, what I've done, guys, as I was saying yesterday, I have made it the following morning, and we have a silage contract to do. I have accepted quite a lot of fertilizing contracts. I seem to be having a little bug with my contracts where they're disappearing again. I don't really know what's going on with that. So I've kind of accepted a lot of fertilizing contracts. Now the idea is not to do all the fertilizing contracts in one go. The idea was I didn't want them to disappear, because we need to get money in the bank. I feel like this is a good enough way to do it, but we're gonna do it with our own equipment as well. I need widespreading mode. What is my widespreading mode control? I don't know why it's not coming up in the looking for work mode. Oh, change working width is Control Z. No. Okay, so I've gone past it. Oh, I can't find it. Work mode left, work. I don't think that's it. Nope. Change working width is not it. Toggle work mode, Control and Y. Yeah. Really? Okay, it's not going to let me do it. Maybe because I need to be actually in the field. Most likely that is the reason. Yeah, just weird. Needs to change the work mode, that's for sure. Anyway, this is a giant field, guys. I am going to get it all done. There we go, swap dropping. There we go. Right. Let's get this done as quickly as we humanly possibly can. It's going to be a very time-lapsey episode today, guys. We just need to crack on with this contract. This machine is very loud. Let me just zoom out a little bit just to get a bit of a break for the microphone. Yeah, I know my microphone is louder than the games. It's just, for some reason, there is just certain machinery on this game that it's like, yep, we're just gonna that's it. I do apologise, I've still got that cough, as you can imagine. It's not, every day is a little bit better. I just wish I could go to bed one day and wake up and the cough is just gone. It's very chesty at the moment. But yeah, as I say, we're gonna have to put a lot of time lapses into this episode. I'd like to get this completely finished in this episode. Well, that is the aim, so that means a lot of time lapses. We're probably gonna have to have some jump cuts as well. Like I say, I want to get it done. Each episode I'd like to try and be on a new day if I can. It does mean we're going to spend some months, you know, not really doing much other than the contracts, but it's the only way I can keep the series moving along very nicely. Alright, and my dog has just pushed their bowl under my chair. She's trying to skank a second breakfast out of me. It's not working. Yeah, she's doing it again. She's bringing me a bowl again. I know, because she's banging it against my chair legs. got a metal bowl, and yeah, she's banging it against my the legs on the chair. Yeah, like I say, definitely gonna jump cut. Like I say, we've all seen baling contracts done a bazillion times. It's not a case of trying to be like, oh yeah, but you know you're not doing it on recording that. There's only so much you can time lapse. There's only so much you can do in real time. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'll probably get this grass mowed, because I do love mowing grass. Well, I'm mowing grass no matter what happens anyway, but I do love to mow grass. This field is massive. I wouldn't mind, but I know it was a big field because I looked at it, and yet I was still like, I think I chose it because it was the one closest to the shop. Look, literally there is the shop, and there is the sell point somewhere there. Oh yeah, that is kind of, I'd love to do this over 2 episodes, but I know what happens with contracts. They glitch out for some reason. Ever since an update came out earlier in the year, I've had nothing but problems with contracts. Now, there was a mod came out that did temporarily fix the problem, but then the Platinum Edition came out, and I'm still having this problem. And if anyone says, oh well, Matt, maybe it's a mod conflict, nope, I have tried it without any mods in the game whatsoever, and it's still exactly the same. So I know it's not mod related. Yeah, we don't need a windrow using this machine, so this will speed things up ever so slightly. We can just get straight in here with a square baler. Like I say, I'd love to do it over 2 episodes, but due to the bug that I have with this game, it's just not physically possible. And it sucks, because I would love to do this contract over 2 days and just have some relatively small time lapses. The odd jump cut. It would be a lot better for me personally. I can show more then. But if you remember going back to the Somerset series, you remember when we were doing the cotton contracts? It's the exact same problem. If I close this game down and this contract isn't done, this equipment will despawn. It's that simple, it will despawn. So we have to get it all done today. I say I do apologise. I am trying to mute on every cough, but sometimes the odd cough catches me out. I don't think it helps illness wise that I was literally on the mend and then the weather changed and it's -5 right now where I am. 8:35 AM and it's -5. It's driveway is like a sheet of ice. It is time maybe to buy some salt for it, get some on the ground, because the wife really does struggle. It's that, I tell you what, it's that cold, my gravel is literally not gravel anymore. It's just like, it's just a sheet of stone that doesn't move. There's not a loose bit of gravel on my driveway. Well, half my driveway. Half my driveway is concrete, half of it's gravel. And yeah, the gravel bit is just solid. That's how cold it is lately where we are. Yeah, personally, I'm not fussed about the cold. The cold literally does, you know, it doesn't affect me at all. Apart from when I'm ill, which at the moment I bloody am, and it's really, really annoying. Yeah, this is taking forever. I'm gonna jump cut like the baling and the wrapping. I'm definitely gonna jump cut the wrapping because I just can't. I wish it had given me a round baler with a auto wrapper. That would have been the best thing it could have given me, but obviously because we're doing square bales, yeah, obviously because we're doing square bales, it's not giving me that option. I do want to check the the baler though. I want to see if I can try and wrap big bales. Now all of these bales are going to be sold. I know yesterday I said I was going to try and keep the hay. I want to sell everything again today because I want the money for a tractor. We need a tractor, we need a mower, we need to get our sheep fed, but I want to use the grass where our land is. I know it's not the best grass in the world and we won't get a lot, but I want to use the grass where our sheep pen is because it's ours, it'll grow back, it'll, do you know what I mean? So we might as well try and use that, but we do need a mower and a tractor. I have brought in a new forage wagon though with a mower. It's a mod from Mod Hub, so there may be chance we try and get that. It's about 35 grand as well. It's relatively cheap to be honest. Maybe field 8 maybe field 86 would have been better for a contract. Maybe it was 86 I wanted to do. You know something? I actually think it was field 86. That was a contract that needed doing, and I'm now starting to think it was 86 I wanted to do, and I pressed 87. Right, let's just dump this over here because we don't need this. Reaper, you're doing the wrong job. I'm meant to be doing silage bales. Yeah, you can see the fertilizing contract. Oh my god. I just looked then, I was like, why have we got a tedder? I swear to God, guys, right? I wouldn't have done this job if I... Oh my god, I am... Right, yeah. Right, this is a freaking nightmare now. It was meant to be silage bales for a large payday. I'm trying to avoid doing much grass contracts, but I knew one silage contract would give me the bloody money I needed to do this. Now I need to do everything twice because why did I do that? I don't understand why I've done it. I've done the wrong job. That was silage yesterday. I accepted yesterday, no, but I was looking yesterday. Oh yeah, I've not been paying attention today. I was looking at this contract yesterday, obviously turned the game off, loaded up this morning. Just, I made a note, yeah look, made a note, field 87 silage. Made a note, field 87 silage. This is not silage. Right. I don't really know what's going on here, to be honest. It's annoying the hell out of me. Right, I am going to do a massive jump cut now then, guys, because we've got more steps to this job than I originally planned. The whole point of me doing this was to do silage. I literally have it on my notepad right here. Field 87 silage contracts. Yesterday is when I wrote that. I know because I've wrote down new mods that I was looking at after yesterday's recording. So yeah, that's caught me out. It's no drama. It just means it's going to take even longer to do this job. This is annoying me now. Yeah, like I say, it's no problem. It's just annoying because it's not the job I wanted to do in this episode. So yeah, I'm going to put a giant jump cut in here until this is all tedded and windrowed. Yeah, the only thing I can do really to get myself back on track. Right guys, I have brought it back in like this. I'm going to put a time lapse on as well because I'm kind of to put, I had an idea what I was going to do, I had an idea where I was going to put a time lapse and stuff, and yeah, now it's just kind of all completely gone out the window. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of this for a minute, and then I'm going to jump this into it's probably going to be quite a big time lapse. we're not going to get any more out of there. We've just hit like 87 litres in a bale. Tell you now, we won't get any more out of there. I always hate how that last bale never wants to come out. Anyway, we've made approximately 27 bales. That is actually a really, really good number of bales. I can't remember how many the trailer holds. It might be 12, it might be 14. We might not have any left. We might have to sell them all. Because we need to obviously fulfill the contract there. Why did I just dump that there? That's now in my way. But yeah, this is what we've got to do now. We've just got to pick these up and sell. I am absolutely gutted that we've had 2 videos in a row where it was hay. I promise you now, guys, it was not a hay contract when I accepted it. Well, it was when I accepted it, obviously, but when I looked yesterday for today's video what we were going to do, I can tell you now it wasn't a hay contract. I wouldn't have done another hay contract with us doing one yesterday. The only way we'd have done 2 hay contracts, well, 2 hay jobs in a row, is if I'd have been like doing my own field, which obviously we don't really have yet. But yeah, I really needed to get that. I really needed a tractor today, and it's completely gone out of the window, so I'm devastated. Why did... It's alright, 1 minute it's one button and then the next it's a different one. But yeah, like I say, we'll pick these up. We're literally going down the road. I think this is going to be about 14 bales, so yeah, we'll end up selling them all. I was only going to keep the odd number, but the problem is if I don't complete the contract on this one, and I do need to make a little bit of money on this contract just so I need the money for the sheep, I need the money to get a tractor, I need the money for a mower. I need so much money right now, and I'm still torn on the on that bank mod. You know, where you can get a loan to a percentage of like what your value is. I'm a little bit torn on that one. It is installed, I just don't really know if I should use it or not. But there we go. So we've got 6 bales loaded already. Yeah, this is 14 bales. It'd be nice if we can complete the contract with this. Yeah, it would do for now. If I can maybe buy a proper cheapy tractor and go do some of them fertilizing contracts in the next episode, they'll boost the money. It doesn't have to be the quickest tractor in the world. It would be nice if it had a bit of power, I suppose, for the hills. We don't really want to be struggling. It's the one thing I found with Greenlands is I was warned that you need quite a bit of horsepower to do jobs on the map. Didn't realise how hilly it was though. There we go. So that is one. Still pressing the remote and like fold and unfold, and then with these bale trailers it's a completely different button and I'm just completely pressing the wrong one. I need to try and get my ass out. Of course there's a van. I don't have a choice. This is maybe one thing I'm not liking about the map. Just some of the gateways are proper tiny, and I suppose you could argue, yeah, but Reaper, you should have waited for the traffic to not move. This map always has traffic. Okay, are we selling where I think we are? Yes. We are selling right near where our little yard is. I don't even know if to call it a yard. I genuinely don't know. There we go. Wow. Oh, wow. We would need one bale to finish this contract. Wow. That would have been really good. But we're going to have to sell them all. We're going to have to sell them all. What I might do, we might leave one bale in the field and we'll use the Land Rover. We'll go pick the one bale up with the Land Rover and get that down to the hay. Because these are big square bales. So we know we're going to have grass then, or hay in this case. That might be the best thing we can do. We only need to sell one more. I'm glad I made the big bales though. So we'll make a load of money. We'll keep one bale. I think one bale is more than enough. We only have, well, it would be 18 sheep. But to be fair, I'm only planning on buying 10 babies. I hate this. I hate getting in and out of here. I ain't gonna lie, that is an absolute nightmare. Right, so we need one bale for the Land Rover. If I have to and I accidentally pick it up, what I'll do is I'll just drop them all and leave one. Yeah, that's going to be the easiest thing for us to do. Use the Land Rover, pick one bale up, we should be good then. So I get to keep a bit of hay, we get to fulfill this contract, we get to make a little bit of money on the side from the excess hay. Excuse me, that one caught me off guard. Did that cough? Sometimes I get this like little stabbing pain in my chest and it's like, oh, I'm gonna cough, and I'll mute the mic and nothing, and then that's what it's like most of the time. But then occasionally I'll get the same little stabby pain in my chest and it's just like, just sets me off. Now they're not the biggest coughs in the world, and trust me, the coughing is a hell of a lot better than it was. This winter flu or this winter bug, whatever, you know, some people are calling it a flu. I've seen it on the news where they're just calling it a winter bug. Yeah, it is affecting a lot of people. Now, I went to the shop, well, the wife went to the shop yesterday, and there was no cough medicine on the shelves. There's next to no painkillers on the shelves, just because it does genuinely give you a stonking headache. That's why lately when I've been putting out some like Apex videos, I'm not exactly talkative on it like I would be if I was playing with someone that just with randoms. I'm more just playing Apex to try and take my mind off feeling like death, to be honest. Right. We'll sell these 12. Left one in the field. Plenty of room if I can do that. The problem is I'm not really able to do that very much. There's always a lot of traffic. I could turn traffic off, but to be honest, I quite like the traffic because it kind of just gives you another aspect of the game, do you know what I mean? But some of these gateways are absolutely hell to get round. And I feel like this is a big tractor, even though I don't know, is this the large Fendt? I just feel like it's a bit big for this map, but the problem is there's no such thing as a small equipment with high horsepower on this game. Not that you could use on this map, that's not stupidly unrealistic. Like I could go in and give a small Ford tractor, just for example, I could go in and give it 1,000 brake horsepower. I don't see the point. I know I need relatively small equipment, but I don't want to ruin like the aspect of the game. I love the way this game is. I wasn't keen when it first came out, but like I said, it's like I said back then, It was all in the mods. It was all in the mods on this game. And I wasn't wrong. I'm just going to go and pick up that one bale. I want to pick it up before I accept the payment for the contract. Because I don't want to have any issues. I don't want the bale to despawn, basically. I don't know if it will. Might do, it might not. I kind of don't want to run that risk. So we'll go pick the bale up. Once it's on our trailer, it's ours. Right, I've got a problem here. I've got no straps on this trailer still, have I? I need to drive, right? I can't believe this bale is the size of my trailer. We do need a bigger and better trailer. I did like this trailer because of how small it was and I could customise the paint job, but I never thought that it didn't have straps. So I think we're going to have to buy the default in-game one, you know, the £8,000 one. Like I say, if I had straps, I'd put the straps on. We don't have straps. It's really frustrating, to be honest, that it doesn't have straps. Although I do like the... Completely pointless when you're not got it in police configuration, but still. I'm such a child. It's like whenever police are outside, like your house, you know, we're going to like one of your neighbours. Come on, let's be fair, you're all at the window looking, everybody's looking. And if you say you're not, you're a liar. Everyone wants to know what the neighbours have done. This Land Rover just decent power. I should have known that was going to happen. Yeah, we're gonna buy that trailer as soon as we possibly can. See, this trailer's good for moving pallets, but it's no good if we can't lock anything down. We did have a little look yesterday, and there wasn't really anything else. Also, I was thinking, guys, if you look where our farm is, well, our little yard, you see we've got this like big dip here. I was wondering what people thought about if we maybe filled this with water. Like, we get rid of this grass and we maybe put some water in here and have like a little pondy area. Now, it would be something I have to do off recording, but yeah, what do you reckon? I'm just curious. I'm just trying to think of something else we could do with the bit of land, you know what I mean? It's very hilly and bumpy. Right, we've still got 5,000 litres of that hay left. Like I said, I hate using the super strength at the moment. I've been doing so well on other series to not use it. But just sometimes you've just got to use it because I've got no other means to do it. Right, so we've got that there. We've got that there. I know we need a tractor, but I really want some sheep, and I really, really want to get some black Welsh mountain sheep. I'm happy with that. 2,300. Obviously, we need to get some water. I haven't forgotten about that. But we now officially have sheep. So that contract, even though the contract kind of screwed us with it being the wrong one, it still did us a favour in the fact that we... I didn't see that sign. It still did us a favour in the fact that it gave us the hay we needed. Yeah, we just need to get some water now, and I've got no idea where to get water from. I could put a water fill point at the shop. I know there is a water fill point on the map. Couple of things. One, I don't know where it is, and two, I don't know if my vehicle's going to have enough power, because I'm going to presume it's on a hill. There's a bit of a valley from what I can gather on the map. Yeah, it's going to be a longer episode. Greenland episodes are going to be as long as they are at the moment. I did manage to get a couple of smaller episodes in. Like I say, I had a plan on this video. I was going to have like 3 time lapses, one on mowing, one on baling, one on wrapping, and then obviously it just went all out the window. £12,359. Can we have a look in the shops? No, there's nothing in the shop yet we can afford. And there is the water fill point. So we need to come out of here and turn right. We need to go towards the main farm. Our goal is to buy this main farm. That is the whole point of this series. We'll probably buy the farm. We'll buy and sell land as and when we need to. Like, we own a bit of land at the moment. We will sell it when we can buy a proper farm. There are a couple of small farms on the map, but obviously at the moment we just need to be in a position to. And this is nice coming down here. I ain't gonna lie, that is really nice. That is a. There's the water fill point, but how do I get there? Yeah, this is the main farm. This is our ultimate goal, is to buy this bit of land. This is what we want. There's the water fill point. Oh, there's a bridge. I really I want to own this farm. Okay, a bit of a weird one. I've got to be careful here because this holds a lot of fluid. Water, obviously. I said the word fluid because it takes mill, water, herbicide, all that stuff. We wouldn't use herbicide in this one because this is our water. We'll probably put milk in it. Yeah, this farm is absolutely lovely. £849,000. There's a farm over here for 363. There's a farm up there for 279. There is a bit of a farm up there, but I don't really like that one. There's a bit of a farm. No, well, I think it's just a building with a field, to be honest. Yeah, other than that, that's kind of all there is, really. 800. It's a lot of money. Yeah, a bit of a weird one having the water fill point on a bridge, but I can live with it. Oh, I can feel the power's been taken from this now. Come on, Land Rover. I kind of just want to get these sheep watered. We are moving. Very, very slowly. No! I pressed the button on my steering wheel and I did not mean to press it. No! I can't believe I just did that. I can't believe I just did that. I need the run up again. Right, let's try and do it this way. Go in this field. The farmer gives us permission because it's just grass. Well, that's what we're going to play it as anyway. Come on. I pressed the button on my steering wheel. I literally did not mean to press it. I then unhooked the trailer as you saw, and well, that was it. We were going downhill. Yeah. 10,000 litres in the Land Rover is... I did not like that. That was too much. Yeah, let's get this in here. Really looking forward to getting this job done, to be honest. Yeah, we're losing control if we go too fast as well. This is the first time I've had any real weight on the Land Rover. But it's kind of giving me a test. It's proving to be a little bit unstable, but it's technically got 12 tons on the back. It's a little bit out of its depth for the weight, really. 12.7 ton, including the Land Rover weighs 1.6 ton. So that means this trailer and water is weighing 11.1 ton. That's a lot. He's up. Okay, apparently we've just hit an invisible collision. Has anyone else seen that collision before? It might be angle that we're just driving on. Look at that hitch on the back of this Land Rover. We're literally bouncing up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. I suppose if we made that little dip in my land into a pond, we can get water from there. We won't have this awful journey to do again. We'll be alright when we get a tractor. Tractor tends to be a bit higher up. It's the angle the trailer's sitting at, that's the problem. I'm losing control here, and whoa. Maybe 50 mile an hour is a little bit too fast, maybe that, you know. Yeah, there was no brakes there. There was no brakes whatsoever there. There. Oh my god. We've had a crash. Put us in a ditch. Right, yeah, I'm never getting 10,000 litres again. But I am still thinking we need to flood this area here. I really am. I think we flood it. We can always do it after the next heavy rain. When it rains, when we can play it along that route, maybe. Right, I've seen an issue with this before. It's got a very small window hitbox for the water. You don't put it in the exact place it wants, it won't empty. And it's annoying because, see what I mean about the hit? Either way, there we go. This is going to hold a lot of water, yeah. I'm going to leave that exactly there because I don't want to be coming back to that. Let's park this up. We need a new trailer. I want to chop a couple of trees down. The problem is, if I chop the trees down, I've got no way of moving them because this trailer's got no straps. So we really, really need a new trailer. I'm gutted because I really wanted to use that trailer. I thought it would fit this series really, really well. And there we go. We've got, what have we got? 10 baby sheep. Health at 0%. Little bit of food. Little bit of water. There we go. We can get bigger and better pens as we progress through the series. I think it is absolutely awesome how it's turning out at the moment. The only thing I want to do, there was a little bump there because of when I placed the sheep pen. I just want to smooth that out while it was fresh in my mind. But yeah, basically guys, just to show you what I'm thinking. If we play it when it next rains, we could maybe like get rid of all that grass down there. And then, for example, do you know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying obviously this one. But look, we could put that there and we've got a little pond. And clear it all out. There you go, look at that little pond. Little flooded area. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below about possibly flooding that little area when it next rains, and then we can basically use it as a little water supply and everything else. There we go. But that is perfect. We've got sheep. We've got a contract done. We've got £28,000 in the bank. Let me just stand on my Land Rover. It's got a good roof. But there we go. Sheep in the field. That's kind of what I was looking for. Tractor wise, there's nothing we can still really afford. 14 horsepower, 35. 25. You know, we're still a little bit away from where we want to be equipment wise. £50,000 gives us 142. Not wrong one. Yeah, there's just nothing really at the moment within our kind of area. We need at least, I'd love that to be fair. But I'll tell you what I'm thinking here. If we bought, now hear me out, I don't know if it'll work. If we bought something like this, yeah, we could buy this. This is a small one, maybe up to 1,000 litres, but you know what I mean? So we could maybe buy that. 24 metre working with. We could do all the contracts we've got. I was hoping something was going to come in the shop, but it didn't. So we are still needing a lawnmower, and we are still needing a tractor. Like I say, if I maybe spend some money when we change the trailer, that I've got a couple of trees we can chop down. Maybe that's what we do. We'd have to sell that trailer and then chop a couple of trees down to cover the cost difference of the trailer, and then chop a couple of extra trees down to earn some money. That's maybe what we do in the next episode, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drive this to the shop, because we desperately do need to get rid of this trailer. I can't drive this Land Rover today. But I am going to leave the episode here. I do apologise if it's a bit of a longer episode. Like I say, I can't leave a contract half done because my game just fully glitches out. So as I say, we're going to do what we can in each episode. I'll try and jump cut and things like that. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed the episode. We've earned a bit of money. We're on our way to buying a tractor. And hopefully in the next episode that can be an achievable goal. But until then, I will see you all later on. Thank you for watching, guys.